Okay, so when Jack approached you with this information about Lincoln Carter, what did he say specifically, best you can remember?
He said he had information that he knew that Lincoln Carter was involved, that he gave up Tina that night.
And did he said he has information that Lincoln Carter gave up
Apparently
Tina?
he had it. He knows that Tina was given up that last night by a fellow officer or partner.
Was he ever able to provide any like substantial evidence about it or make any substantial statements that would really help that investigation?
Yeah, back in the day, he had phone logs, apparently. He had Tina Donovan's phone.
Fuck, I can't get that shit. Okay, I can try to find a way to work with that. You mentioned documents about this shadow agency. You said they're in a location, a secret location. You squirreled them away. Would you be willing to share that with me right now?
They're on a secret. You said it again?
You said you had documents squirreled away in a secret location. Is that right?
Yeah, you'll get that when I'm in safety.
Okay. So, give me a brief overview what these documents are going to describe.
They're going to outline mission plans. It's going to outline shifts in government and land and shell corporations, trading of land and buildings and locations all across Los Santos. It's going to show you a lot. And it's going to show that people have been moving for something here on Los Santos and trying to hide it for a very long time. Moving government land projects for $1, $100, back for $100,000 to $10,000 to $1 without votes, to passing government legislation. Places around government installations all across San Andreas. It's going to showcase that there's been a number of people working in government that have been engaging in black ops against the San Andreas and U.S. government.
Okay. And how long did you say your tenure was with the Thread, was it?
No, I'd never worked with the Thread.
Oh, sorry.
The IAA.
IAA, sorry.
It's been about a year and a half.
Okay. It's been about a year and a half, or it was a year and a half?
Oh, it's been about a year and a half.
So you still work with them?
I never stopped working with them.
Okay. What are you guys getting up to now? You still moving guns, drugs, the whole nine?
That stuff, I stopped touching the moment that I found out that this guy had gone rogue.
Okay, so you figure out that this guy had gone rogue. You stop with the what could be considered illegal actions. Am I right with that?
Right.
Okay. You brought up a man with a skull mask. Remind me again, or was it two men with skull masks?
It was a man.
Like like the veil thin skull mask thing. Okay, so tell me more about that individual.
He was cloak and daggers. He talked a lot about the beauty in the mountains. It made me lead me to believe he must have been from Montana or Virginia or Colorado, somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
He always talked about the mountaintops and how beautiful they were this time of year. Talk about his childhood in the mountains.
Okay. Anything else?
He also had this nervous tick. He'd play with a matchbook over and over again on his right side, on his right hand, when he'd be talking.
Okay.
I watched him burn a man alive.
You watched him burn a man alive.
I did.
So you've been around this individual.
He lit the matchbook, or just like his nervous tick, and he just dropped it. Burn a man alive in front of me.
Okay. You've spent enough time with this individual. He was comfortable enough to burn a man alive in front of you. What's his name?
You think he gave me his name?
Well, he burned a man alive in front of you. I mean, that's a pretty close friendship.
People like this don't give you their name.
Okay.
But imagine these documents, you'd be able to put two and two together.
Okay. Now, going back to Rose, why was the same bounty put out on her that was put out on you? There's been a lot of information floating around in the past. Hell, I've heard rumors, right? But I want to know what is substantial enough that these guys put a bounty out just like you. Almost like she's your co-leader, you know?
Say it again.
Rosa, your lady, right? She
It's
also
because she's associated with me.
she's associated with
why.
you, so they put the same
Yeah, of
bounty on
course,
her.
They did to get back at me.
Got you. Last time somebody wanted to get back at me, put a bounty on my head, it was $100,000, and then the people around me, it was like 20. You know, so I'm just kind of interested in why the price point's the same. Maybe they're just assholes, right? But
Anything's possible. I can't answer that for you. You asked
Okay.
me stuff. I didn't do it, so how do I know?
no, you're fine. I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything. You know, a lot has gone down in the last week, and it's just left me with so many questions.
I think we're at the point where you want these documents, and I want safety. And if there's more we want after that, I'm happy to give you. This was me showing you that I have a lot to give. But right now, I stay longer here, I'm dead.
All right.
So we need to move this along.
Yes, sir. Just one more line of questioning for you, because I'm one of the ones that likes to trust, but verify, right? Let's go back to the Romano murder. So, you put a knife in Vinny Pistone's hands. Is that true?
No, that is not true.
Okay. Give me from your side the rundown of Isabel the night she died.
Someone gave Vinny a knife. It wasn't to kill someone with, but Vinny was exposed for having had a relationship with Romano and having love with Romano, and Vinny was at a point where he was exposed for that and he had to prove himself in front of not just everyone there, but his own crew. And Vinny chose to stab Romano based on that, on the situation that he was in. That was his only way out for survival. Now,
Do you know
outside
who
of that,
handed him the knife?
I did not handle the knife. No,
But do you know who?
I can't remember. Oh, I mean, yes. Honestly, you should look into who picked Romano up that night.
The driver? The package deliverer?
Mhm.
Who invited
But Romano was not put there by force.
She was invited to dinner.
She was invited to dinner.
Glass
She
of
was not
wine.
She's an
being held by
Italian
force.
too, is she not?
Yes, she is. Romano went there of her own free will.
And there's rules at the table, is there not?
Of course, there's rules at the table. Did you not get taught rules when you were growing up?
I did.
You need to have manners.
Would you
So
say
Romano was killed by Vinny to prove himself because Vinny was being looked at as a snitch.
so he had to kill the cop that he was in love with to prove he had no alliances?
No, Vinny proved himself in that moment because Vinny looked like a snitch. So Vinny did it because it was that what we considered a snitch.
Whose idea was it to bring Romano there that night?
I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Why
It was a
were
combination
you-
of everyone.
So you're there at a dinner with Vinny Pistone, Isabel Romano, all these other people, drivers,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
security, what have you, right? And you just said Vinny Pistone didn't want to be labeled as a snitch, so he kills a cop.
Yeah, because he was exposed. We exposed him at dinner for being in love with Romano
We
and
exposed
lying
him.
about it before because he tried to turn, him and Zolo tried to turn all of that on Rosa when she was at CG.
Who is we? You said we exposed him. Who's we?
That was everyone that was invited to dinner.
Oh, come on, my boy.
It was
You got-
mostly me. I exposed him. Vinny told me on the top of the mountain that he was in love with Romano, and it was his Benita.
Why would it have been a problem if Vinny was a snitch if you haven't done anything wrong? If
I think
you're
you'd
doing
have to understand the mind of a criminal to understand that one. And I'd imagine most people on the street, someone who falls in love with a cop and is talking to him all the time to give him information and being a snitch would be a problem for most of those groups. That's not hard to put together,
No.
Mr. Hillington.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. But it's interesting that it's at your dinner. You know?
You invited them.
It can
And
be interesting, all you want it to be, but it doesn't change the fact of the facts. So
that you're working with a shadow government agency that is committing crimes on supposedly behalf of the U.S. government, but you find out that it's against the U.S. government.
no, this person eventually went rogue.
Okay, this person eventually went rogue. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe his program got shut down. Who fucking knows?
Right. So all of this happens. Vinny Pistone, all these guys were at dinner. You expose Vinny. Again, though, everything you've done has been sanctioned by the government. And now it's going to be a threat if this guy gets exposed as a snitch.
It's like being on the cover. Sometimes things happen and you watch things happen and that's it. There's nothing you can really do about it. But you blow your cover and you endanger not only yourself but other people.
Okay. So you're saying that this was more of like kind of an undercover role from your position. You know, you didn't want to expose that you were, I'll just say government agent, right?
Bo, you never done anything all undercover or had to witness things or be a party to them
Oh, absolutely.
that you regret or didn't like, but you really couldn't do anything about or you'd die?
Everything I
maybe
was a
you did
part of
something
when
really
I was
dark,
undercover. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can get into my history someday. But I've done and seen a lot of things undercover, just like you described. Now, the difference between you and me is I made sure it got in a law enforcement report. Now, I understand it from your side, where you are working for this top-tier government agency.
Let's back it up.
Okay.
Well, I didn't make sure it got into a law enforcement report.
Did you not?
Sounds like you need to talk to Leanne Cassidy.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. What's Leanne Cassidy going to tell me?
That I talked to her and made this exact report in a helicopter above MRPD about 4 months ago.
And you told her about the government agency and everything you've been doing, but you told her
I
to keep it
told
under
her
wraps?
about Romano,
You told her about Romano.
which is the topic we're getting into here.
That was
Gotcha.
you in the blue helicopter.
I don't know which time you're talking about. You can't just keep saying stuff like that and expect me just to agree with you. Because
Leanne
I don't know.
was taken hostage in a blue helicopter with people with marble masks.
I never took Leanne Cassidy hostage ever in my life.
Ew. Okay.
Anytime Leanne Cassidy's come on me, it's been of her own free will.
So it wasn't under duress.
But listen,
she came to
we're
talk
at the
to you.
point where the timer has run out here. You need to
Face
even know.
right face forward
being
march.
set up.
I should just
Turn
say
on
You
that
want
too.
information another day? That's doable. But right now, that's all I've got for you. Otherwise, I'm dead.
So let's say
On the
we want.
record,
Oh, I'm sorry, Wrecker.
It's all right. But on the record, you witnessed Vinny Pistone put a knife into Romano, which
I
led to
did.
her death.
I did. But you don't need me to tell you that because you have a fucking video. You just haven't done anything with it,
Correct.
which is a fucking joke. Might I
Well,
add.
that's because
Damn
it
right.
wasn't mine at the time.
You know what? Back in my day, when a cop got, I remember getting on radio and saying, stop crying, stop feeling bad for yourself, stop feeling bad for them. Now is the time to get these motherfuckers because the oath that we took. And that's what we used to do back in my day. I don't know what way you're fucking doing it now, but it's kind of a joke.
Yeah. So I know you say you want protection, but would you be willing to testify in the case of Isabel Romano? And testimony can be done not in the courtroom, but it can be done remotely, or it can be done through statements or what
Remotely,
have you.
sure.
A
If you expect to
deposition.
get me to a location, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to walk into a courthouse, but a
Yeah, all right.
deposition like
Well,
Finch
let's-
said or something like that.
Yep. But now's the time to move. You're not going to get me to do that because I will
Right.
be dead. You are giving people that want to kill me the time to set up and be
Okay.
able to kill me. That's what you're doing right now.
I'm genuinely not trying to do that. So you're trying to get on a flight to Liberty City or Vice City.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Do you have a flight chartered?